What's up, everybody? How it do? It's your boy JDQ. Peep the hat. Alright, so in today's video, I want to talk about something that I've been wanting to make a video of for a very long time. Alright, so long story short, okay, my grandfather from my mom's side has always been really into collecting coins, numismatics. He's been really into all that stuff. He has albums of like pennies, quarters, you name it, right? So when I was younger, he did sort of introduce me to the whole numismatics and collecting thing. And, you know, at the time I was interested. It was pretty cool. But because, you know, my family moved around a lot, I kind of got detached from him and the whole collecting thing altogether for a while. And you know, as I was growing up, I didn't have him around to help me, you know, keep myself motivated in collecting and, you know, going through coins and stuff. But recently, I want to say like in the last 2 years, close to 3, I got back into it slowly, back into like coin searching, coin collecting, trading, selling, buying, whatever. And I've noticed that since way back then up until now, because obviously he never introduced me into actually getting coins graded per se. It was more of like collecting, you know, searching, that kind of thing. So, but he never introduced me to grading coins. When I got back into it about 2 years ago, I noticed the whole grading thing was like a thing in numismatics, which makes sense because if you're collecting and you're trying to trade or sell or whatever, you know, buyers and traders will want the highest grade possible, or just the visual aspect of it, you know, has to be like intriguing, it looks good or whatever, pleasing to the eyes, if you will. But yeah, so once I noticed that, I also noticed a monopoly of some sort between two companies. On one side you have pcgs, and then on the other side you have NGC. These two companies are looked upon as like the highest of the highest quality when it comes to grading, or when it comes to getting the best flipping, highest like amount for like flipping the coin. Like if you grade it and sell it forward, they're looked upon as like the best ones to go for. Mind you, there's other companies, and that's kind of like what I want to talk about today. So you have pcgs, you have NGC, and you have Anacs. All right, so apparently pcgs is looked upon as like the best, you know. And matter of fact, if you look at price guides and anything to do with like reselling the coins or whatever, they have it's the pcgs price guide that everybody goes by. So, you know, they're kind of like, they own the whole reselling game or the flipping game in the numismatic community. But when I got into this like full like head first, if you will, like just completely dove into the grading game, I'm gonna be honest. So I have held pcgs slab coins, NGC slab coins, Anacs slab coins, and different ones, and I just gotta say, like, this monopoly that pcgs and NGC has, it kind of has to like either stop, or people have to stop looking down on Anacs slabs. And the reason why I say this is because most of the time if you go to eBay or any auction site, you're mostly going to just see pcgs or NGC slab coins. If you do see Anacs slab coins, you're going to see them like, they're scarce, you know, and if you do see them, they're not as desirable as pcgs and NGC. And that's kind of like what I want to get into. So, like I said a few seconds ago, I've held different slabs in my hand. I've held different coins in my hands. And many times, I've actually been able to compare 3 of the same coin of the same grade within the different slabs. And I have to say, like, there's no big difference between the pcgs holder, NGC holder, and the Anacs holder. The pcgs, the color of the label, I don't like it. It looks bland, it looks dry, it has no life. As far as the holder, yeah, it's stronger than the other 2, but it's not like it's indestructible. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little more finesse to get it open, or whatever you're trying to do with it, if you are trying to open it for whatever reason. Which takes me to the next thing I was gonna talk about is, you know, if you're gonna place it in the holder, I have it in there just for display purposes. Like, I put it in the room and I have it up somewhere, just kind of like for like a gallery type look to the room, and that's it. I'm not really looking to flip for profit or sell forward or whatever. So that's one thing. Like, I don't even know why some people, I get it, sometimes you want to open it to get it regraded or considered for like a regrade with the same company or a different company. Yeah, I get that, but other than that, there's no serious point of like testing or trying to break the slab open. But anyways, not to blabber too much about that. So what I was gonna say was, I've had the chance to compare all 3 slabs, the same coin, the same grade. And for example, I'm gonna just give you a rough example, all right? Let's say I had a pcgs coin in the holder, and it was going for like $1,000, right? And it's an MS70, okay? Then you have the NGC, same thing, same coin, same year, same denomination, all right? Same thing, MS70, going for, let's say, just to name a number, 900, all right? And then all the way at the end, you have the Anacs coin, same denomination, same coin, same grade, MS70, and yet it's selling for like 300. And I'm like, hold up, what? How does that make any sense? Like, they're all the same grade, okay? And you could say all you want that, it's not that trustworthy, like Anacs is not that trustworthy, or and compared to the pcgs, you know, they're not that reliable. No. I don't want to hear any of it, because a 70 is a 70 is a 70 all across the board, all right? If there is any imperfections that weren't noticed or whatever, like, it's that minuscule that it shouldn't matter and drop the value of the coin by that much. Once again, pcgs 1,000, NGC 900, and Anacs 300. No, I do not agree at all. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. There's been occasions where, like, yeah, the labels of like NGC and, you know, sometimes pcgs, they make it more personable in some occasions, you know, like the first find or something along those lines, something like specific. Okay, you know, I'll give them that, that's cool. But at the end of the day, I want to have a holder where it's, number one, easy for me to know what coin it is right off the bat without having to like pull the whole slab out the box or wherever it's at. And that's one thing that Anacs does very well, is they have the information in a way. I actually have a holder right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm trying to focus in on it. Anyways, looks like it didn't want to focus, but it's a 2019 Philadelphia MS69 Lincoln Penny, all right? And, oh, there it is, now it's focusing. And if you see it on the very top, all right, you see the denomination, the grade, the designation, you know, everything. And you don't have to like pull the whole thing out to see, to look at the front and see, oh, okay, that's what it is. If I had this in a box, I just open the box up and I see it from the top. I see what it is. I know which one it is without even looking too much into it. And yeah, it's like, this has to stop because, why? Because Anacs is more affordable to get your coins graded. Like, that could be part of the reason many people like look down on it a lot or whatever. But me personally, once again, I like the design of it. You know, the color of the label looks great. You know, this whole thing, the way the coin looks in the slab looks great. You know, it has like shine, glare on the case, and you know, it just, come on now, look at the back. All right, the little holographic authentication sticker. All right, and I prefer Anacs. If I were to keep going like more serious in this hobby, if ever I become like someone like really serious about collecting coins or whatever, and if I had like a lot of money, I would personally just do a whole collection of just like Anacs slabs, because they just, to me, okay, everybody has their own opinion or whatever, but me personally, I'm saying if I had the money, all right, if I had a lot of money to spend on like coins and all that, I just prefer the Anacs slab, all right? But yeah, let's stop making this into like a monopoly between just one or two companies, and let's kind of like give other companies their due, you know? Like, matter of fact, I have an understanding that Anacs is the first coin grading company anyways. So, I mean, that should at least give them like a nice boost up there between the three, you know? And yeah, like, let's stop looking down on these slabs, you know? Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I personally prefer Anacs holders a lot better. They look better. They're, at least to me, more pleasing to the eye. You know, they're sturdy, they're pretty strong. I mean, not like I'm gonna try to open it or anything, but I just have it for display, like I said earlier. But that's just my 2 cents on it, no pun intended. But yeah, so let me know down in the comment section below which grading company you prefer and why, and which holder to you looks the best. And if you think that Anacs should be, you know, like, taken more seriously. I think that's the thing I was going for. It should be taken more seriously, you know? I think the drop between the value of an Anacs graded coin and holder is way too down there. If you want to say 1,000 for pcgs, 900 for NGC, and like 700 or 800 for Anacs, okay, cool. You know, for whatever reason, that's fine. But don't drop it down so low. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it look like it's worthless or it's not dependable or whatever. You know, these people do the same thing, if not even a little better than these other two companies, and yet they're looked down upon like way too much, and the value drops way too much than it should. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, comment in the section below if you agree or disagree. This is my opinion, so don't take it serious, or don't take it as an offense or whatever against pcgs or NGC. But yeah, like, subscribe, and just let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, you guys have a blessed day, and peace out.